Hey everyone, welcome to episode 6 of turning $10 into $10,000 all by thrifting. I was able to get my first item for $5.99 and turn that into $40 of profit. And from there, I got more items from the thrift store, slowly turning those items into cash as well. And we are up to $351 right now. And I have another little mini haul for you guys. The Goodwill bins have not been good lately for me. I only spent $31 and some change. I'll put the exact right here. In an update, just one item sold. No, actually 2 items sold. Sorry, I forgot. These Kenneth Cole boots sold for $13 over on Poshmark. And so this amount will go back into the challenge bank. And then these Vuori Haven pants. I love selling Vuori. They sold for $40 over on Poshmark. They did have some imperfections in the fabric. It was like a stain I tried to get out, but it couldn't get out all the way. And it made like the ribbing like off. And it seemed like there was still a stain. But I think it was just how the ribbing was. I don't know. But whatever. I mentioned that and they sold for $40. Not quite the $70 that I sold them before for, but from the bins it is what it is. So then this amount is going back into the challenge bank. And first then up we have this Lego Harry Potter that I found in the junk bins. I call them the junk bins because there's just literally, it is a bunch of junk in there. You never know what you're gonna find. It appears to be full. Like this side of the box is not open all the way. Like the glue is still intact. So unless someone pulled it out like that, I'm trying my hardest to make sure that everything is in there. 1, 2, 3. I wish it said more on the box of like how many bags are in there instead of like the total count of 350 pieces, but I'm going to try my best to make sure that everything is in there and sell it as like an open box, but not used since it all is still in the packaging. But I think this should do pretty well, around $30 to $40 over on eBay. So there's my money back, basically. And then I found, or actually my husband found this American Girl Kit Kittredge. I think just the mini doll is in here at this point, but at least it came with the box. Oh no, here is the mini book here. I'm not gonna call this new because I feel like, I don't know, maybe there wasn't any plastic ties to go in the box. I'll have to do a little more research on that, but obviously the box was open. I didn't really look up comps or anything like that for this, but I feel like I can make a little bit of money on this. Then I found this Pokemon towel. Oh, it's upside down. It is faded, but I think I can still sell it for $15 to $20. Because other than it being faded, there's no rips or stains or anything like that. And it is vintage or Y2K. Then I found these Lululemon shorts. They are a size 30 men's. They have some wash wear, but nothing too crazy. A little mark on the front. It's not really picking up. It's like right here. Yeah, it's not picking up, but it's not horrible. I don't think it's a spot that will come out. It looks more like a fabric imperfection rather than a spot. But in this condition, I should be able to get about $20, $25 for them. Then for Once Upon a Child, I have this H&M like full zip onesie, I guess. And I picked up these Prana pants. They have some pilling in between the legs, but hopefully I can get that out with a sweater shaver. I'm going to sell these on my own, hopefully $20-ish from there. They do also have a little tear in the knee, but people using it for hiking, they don't really care about that too much. And then I got this new with tags Jessica London dress. I'm going to send that off to ThredUp. And then this super cute Cat and Jack dress for Once Upon a Child. And that was new with the tags. Just one Build-A-Bear piece today, this little dress. I'll either keep it to lot it up or I'll sell it for like $5 on its own. So not much money there, but it literally is no pounds whatsoever, so it probably didn't even tip the scale. And then for Plato's Closet is this new with tags Fashion Nova bodysuit. Not sure if they really take it or not. They've been passing on more of the Fashion Nova stuff, so I've been having to sell that locally more, but I don't know, they might need a basic bodysuit, and it is new with tags, so that's good. Then I got this Sundance top. I think it had a spot on the front, very minimal, so I'll try to get that out before I sell it on my own. And these new without tags Ed Hardy. Something just fell. Oh, it was the clip. Oh no! There's like a spot on the inside. Ew. I don't know what that is. I mean, they're obviously not worn. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these now. We will see. I was gonna sell them on my own, but I don't know now. Probably not. That'll probably be a trash or redonate. Then I got this Harley tank top. Kind of older. But I'll be able to sell it for about $10 to $15 just because of the washwear. Then I got a North Face for the trade-in program, which I need to send in. I just keep pushing it back, but I mean, just more items to send in. And my husband found me this new with tags Spanx bra. I don't know. It's a 36 double D, clasped in the front. Not really sure what this will go for. Hopefully $20, $25 or so. And then this TNA sweatshirt that I will send to Plato's Closet. Okay, and I'm missing some stuff. I must have left some stuff, or my husband cleaned out the car, so he must have left some stuff in there, but it's just kind of a little more trinkets and I think 3 pairs of shoes. So if I remember, well, I should remember, I will stitch that in. I might be wearing some different clothes, but whatever. Crossing my fingers that the bins gets better, or for this challenge I'm gonna have to pivot a little more to Goodwill and Salvation Army, but crossing my fingers. All right, different outfit, but we are resuming what I got from the Goodwill bins for $30. Was it $30? 30, 31. So in addition to that Harry Potter Lego set, there were also these, which I confirmed do not go to the Harry Potter set that I have. There was only 3 packages of those. But then there's 2 more. It was kind of like I thought it was, because in mine there's 1 through 3, and this is 4 and 5, and I'm like, okay. So I looked through the manual all through it, and it only went up to 3 to dump out, so I think I'm safe there. I can't find the exact details anywhere of how many bags of Legos there should be besides the full count of like 350 pieces, but there's still bags, so I obviously can't really count them. So I'm crossing my fingers that these don't go with it, because it doesn't seem like it. There's nothing Harry Potter themed to this, and on the box there isn't that much green. Like see, so like there's no way. Maybe I could, no. Yeah, there's no way that these go with this. So I don't know what these went to. That was a really close up of my face, ew. But I'm just gonna give these to my nephew and cousin. And they're just gonna play with them, whatever, build whatever they can with these. Then I also got this for my nephew, like the dark Spider-Man. He loves Spider-Man, so this was new with tags for him. And then I looked up these Hot Wheels just in case they were worth something more than like $5, but they are not. So he's gonna get these as well. Then if you saw my reel, or I posted like a carousel of my weird Goodwill bins finds, you would have seen this wooden donkey looking thing. On the bottom it says Eagle Tower, and it looks like it is signed by someone, so maybe this person made it, I don't know. But I really do think it will sell for maybe like $15-20. Like, who wouldn't want this in their house? Like, look at this little tail on the back, you know. Someone's gonna want him. And then I also found this Lululemon keychain. It had a bunch of other little chains and a key on it, so hopefully no one's missing like their key to their house or anything. But I just took those off and grabbed the Lululemon. This will probably be like $10 if I can clean it up. There's like some spots, you know, but that's fine. $10 or so. And we got this basic, I mean, I guess it's not basic, it has like some lizards on it, but Garanimals tank top for Once Upon a Child. Then this Adidas sweatshirt that I'm going to send to Plato's Closet. These cute Tommy Bahama swim trunks going to Once Upon a Child. And again, if you saw my reel or post about my Goodwill bins finds that day, I got this IU tie. This is like the old logo. My husband wanted it, so here it is for him. Then I got this Build-A-Bear dress that does need to be washed and stain treated. Has some stains on the back, but it is Disney Tangled or Rapunzel, so I thought that was cute and might have a bigger pull or demand for it because it is Disney as well, but hopefully I can get those spots out. And I have this random bag of there's like, I don't know if these are like, yeah, like mini Funko Pop things of Ron, and there's a Harmony. As I drop, I think this is this like the LOL doll, the big eyes? I don't know. And this is like a Lala Loopsy, I think, or something like that. I don't know. Oh, I keep dropping them. Or maybe this is the LOL doll. Pretty sure this is an LOL doll. Maybe that little one isn't. And then this is just like a newer, I believe, newer Littlest Pet Shop. What was the one I dropped? Oh, shoot. Why can't I remember her name? Isn't this like from Rapunzel? Like one of the fairy godmothers or something? But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna really do with all these. Oh, and then like a Pokemon. And I think, yeah, it's new from 2021, but I don't know. Maybe I'll do like a junk lot of some stuff, or I don't know, save for when I find more of that junk. I already have like a Little People junk pile, and I'll get like 20 or so. I'm gonna list it for like $30, and again, they don't really weigh anything, so. Then I got this Carter's, I assume, pajama dress. I mean, it's soft material, so I would assume that'd be pajamas, but I don't know. But for Once Upon a Child. Then I got these Spider-Man slippers. I'm gonna send them to Once Upon a Child first, and then if they don't take them, then I might give them to my nephew. I already gave them some, so they don't really need any more, and I'm not sure this will fit my youngest nephew. They look a little too big, and so are the other ones, but then too small for my oldest on my side. So I don't know, we shall see. And then these Fenty by Rihanna Puma sneakers were featured in my reel and Facebook post. I think these are really cool and on trend right now with the platform, so hopefully these do well. I could honestly probably sell them to Plato's Closet if I clean them up. Maybe, I don't know. It'd be kind of hard to clean up the suede. They usually only take shoes that are very, very clean, but I think I could sell these for more than what Plato's would give me for. I'm hoping at least 40. I didn't check comps on these specific ones. I just was like, you know, these are on trend, so. Oh, there was another little doodad. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's a Pokemon. That's why I grabbed it. So maybe I'll do like those two Pokemon, the LOL doll, the Hermione and Ron, and the little pet shop on its own. I don't know. Then I got these Uggs because these are, well, they were in for the winter. Sucks that I found them now, but we shall see. And then I got these Corks, cute little ballet slippers. And then lastly for this haul, I got these Chacos. They are a small size, they are women's 5, but I'm hoping someone needs these or, you know. And that was it for that haul. But wait, I didn't think I got enough and didn't spend enough because I like to just, you know, I like to shop. What Reseller doesn't like thrifting, going to the bins. I know some of you don't like the bins, it's crazy, it's hectic, whatever. But come on, us as resellers, we love to go thrifting, you know. So I had to go 2 more times before I listed this stuff. So yeah, we have more to the haul before I list anything and before I update you more on things that sold. So that's what this video mostly is the haul part. So hopefully I'm gonna list these, and in the next couple weeks when I update you guys again, we have a bunch that sold. Fingers crossed, because I have consignment to list as well. In addition to other thrifting, I like to just make myself go insane a little bit with all this stuff, but I love it. I love it at the end of the day. So anyway, so we went, I had a half day at work and I went on a Thursday with my husband. He didn't have work. So we got there around like 2 or something, and that was the best day. We spent $67, or I did. I don't know what he spent. I don't remember. I spent $67 for 42 pounds, and I was like, this is great, awesome. And then I wanted to go again. I wanted to go again on Saturday. Didn't sort anything, didn't do anything, but I was like, you know, let's go again. So we went on Saturday. It was horrible, absolutely horrible. I spent $25, I think. I'll put it right here. But I didn't separate out between the $67 haul and the $25 haul, so this is all combined for that total. I found these Birkenstocks. They do have some obvious wear to them, but I was very surprised to see them in my bins because they are good condition on the bottoms otherwise. Maybe people didn't pick them up because they're not the sandals, but the clogs still do very well in my opinion. They are a size 39, so they're my size. But no, I still think they'll do pretty good even in this season and with the wear. I'm guessing $30, $40. And because apparently I hate myself and I don't know, I'm picking up boots when it's springtime, almost summer, but these are from the brand called Cougar. I have never heard of this brand before, but they felt really good material, so I decided to look them up, and they should sell around $40. And then we have these tried and true Sorel Joan of Arc lace up wedge booties. You know, these will probably wait until the winter to sell, but you never know. They are pretty discolored, so I will mark them down probably to about $30 or so. And yes, more boots here. I was trying to look at the brand. LB, what are these? Why don't I remember these? Oh, Lucky Brand, durr. That's so weird. They have like the tag, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's like on the insole, like just like the residue. But Goodwill wanted $16.99 for these. I am gonna send these to ThreadUp. ThreadUp likes when I send in Lucky Brand shoes and bags, so those are going there. I should have an update on items I sent to ThreadUp from previous videos pretty soon. Things are starting to get paid out and everything, so hopefully within the next video or 2. And this is another new to me brand. These are called Glurups DK. They're like wool felt material, also my size, but they seem to be going for about $30. Again, boots in the springtime, not a good idea, but that's the hand I was dealt. And what possessed me to pick up these made in Mexico paper mache peppers? Oh, kind of hear something in that one, not this one. Okay, maybe, I don't know, something fell off in there or something, but yeah, there's a sticker that says made in Mexico on this one. This one, the top of it fell off, I guess, unfortunately. So that sucks. I don't know. Why do I do this to myself? I don't know. But probably about $10 or so, I would say. We have this little wallet. I don't know what these are for. Are they like for fishing hooks? Or like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that up unless someone wants to tell me what these little things are for in this wallet. Oh, I did not see that. Or maybe I accidentally did that with the shoes rubbing against it or something, but right there. Darn it. But it is from the brand Visconti, and it does say that it's real leather. There we go. So this didn't weigh anything. I don't know. I didn't even look up comps because it was like a last minute decision at the end. I found it. I was like, okay, well, I'm already on the way out. Throw it in. It's like an ounce. I don't even know. Also might sell this little coconut with googly eyes and a little mustache on a stick with the sombrero hat. There we go. Maybe I'll put that with the Mexican peppers because this does seem like, I think it is the same material, and they were in the same bin, so I think so. He just had to come home with me. Speaking of things that had to come home with me are these cute little Furbies. This one's like a regular one, and this one's like a keychain version. I am gonna give these to Once Upon a Child. They are newer. This one says 2023. I know you could probably get a little bit more. This one's 23 as well, if you sell them. But like, I think the older ones sell the best. So this one's cute, and they're both cute. What am I saying? They're so cute. And Once Upon a Child took my last one, so hopefully they'll take these two as well. Okay, then I got a Webkin. I haven't listed any of the Webkins that I've gotten, but I keep collecting them. Someone send help. Okay, these are Kenneth Cole reaction pants for Once Upon a Child, and a Torrid bra for me to list on my own. And I got a Ed Hardy tie. Like most ties, the comps are all over the place, so who really knows what I'll get. Maybe 15, maybe more, maybe less. I'm not sure why that was like that. I don't know, this is kind of coming apart a little bit. I should have looked at that a little better, but I just thought like the skulls and this snake embroidery was really cute there. And it is 100% silk. So we have an H&M dress new with tags that I'll send to Plato's Closet. And these cute overalls, they don't have a brand from what I can tell, but they have the size. My Once Upon a Child doesn't take clothing that doesn't have a size, so be aware of that, but these are just so cute. I'm sure they'll take them. Then I picked up this new with tags Pooh in a safari outfit. The tag actually only says it was $12, but I have a hard time believing that. Maybe that's just for this coat, but it's like attached to the bear, but it says, oh no, it does say Safari Pooh. Man, that seems very cheap for Disney. And I can't find a year on it. Huh. That's crazy. And this doesn't seem like it's that old of a tag, but I don't know. Like $12. Interesting. Then I got this Cynthia Rowley sweater for ThredUp. ThredUp loves Cynthia Rowley for some reason and always sells for me and for pretty good money. About $10 or so I will get. Maybe more. Most I've gotten is $35 payout for Cynthia Rowley, just a basic top. I don't know. I don't know the rhyme or reason to it. Another Webkins. Don't judge me. Oh, did I say before that I found, I thought there were 4. Maybe I only found 3 more of these tour bras. I actually sold the gray version of this for $26, I believe, with discounted shipping the other day, like a month ago or so. So hopefully this beigey creamy color will sell as well. This super cute Levi's skirt actually. I don't know, it looks older, and I think it is. I'm not really too sure on, I don't know, I can't really find the date on here, but I'm gonna send it to Once Upon a Child, but if they don't take it, then I'll probably list it on my own for about, I don't know, 10, 15, maybe more if it's vintage. And then we picked up this Carhartt hat. I don't know if my husband's gonna wear it or not. Okay, our tube top's still in. I don't know, but I picked up this airy tube top for Plato's Closet, so we're gonna see. And man, I wish I could have found the bottom to this Old Navy, Old Navy Mickey and Minnie Mouse collaboration. It's so cute. Okay, and then I don't really like this brand, but Circo, is that how you say it? It was new with tags, so I decided to pick it up for Once Upon a Child. And then we got this Fashion Nova bodysuit for Plato's Closet. And I found a Lily Pulitzer cardigan. It does have wash wear, but I am gonna send it to ThredUp anyway. And this Eloquy, I think this is like a tunic sweater top, new with the tags. I'm gonna sell on my own. Picked up this Cat and Jack. It's not new with tags, but it is a bigger size, XL, which they're always in search of at my store. It's new with tags, Koala Baby, Grandpa Loves Me bib. Then I got this My Little Pony figurine. Comps for it were between like $15 and $30. Mine does have some scuffing on the back, but for something this small and real easy to list, I don't care if I make like 10 bucks off of this. And a Tommy Bahama shirt for Once Upon a Child, and a Purdue Boilermakers Nike shirt for Plato's Closet. This is a Peter Millar for my cousin. Then these super cute and new from March 2025 Adidas pants. They are my size, so if Plato's doesn't take them, I might take them myself. I swear we're almost done. Build-A-Bear shoes. One more box. So many goodies though. This is Garnet Hill sweater. Super cute. I'm gonna list on my own. This is a brand I had to look up. It is called Soxy 6. Has like this naked mermaid. Hopefully, I don't know if I need to censor that. Oopsie. But it's like made out of wool, and it is a brand that was like, I think these are all handmade, so not a wide known brand, but it's very, very good quality. It does need a sweater shaving, but with it being wool and you can fold it over and whatnot, I don't know. I think this was a pretty good pickup. I don't know what it will sell for though. Then we have this Zara crop top for Plato's Closet. Oh, this vintage one piece. I'm gonna list that on my own. So pissed. Honestly, my husband dropped this in the parking lot, and it's white. It was gonna be for me, so we'll see if that comes out. Good thing it wasn't something I was gonna list, and I might be more pissed, but. And I got these Jag jeans. This is a gamble. I don't know if Plato's Closet will take them. I thought, like, especially like the stitching, it's not really coming up. Like the stitching in this tag screamed Anthropologie. It's not, but maybe they'll take it because of that. I got 2 pairs. This khaki pair too. And then my husband threw these in my cart for me. It's called Renegade Action Sports, made in the USA. He said they're paintball pants and that they sell good. I trusted him, so hopefully I trust him well enough. I crossed my fingers on those. Wonder Nation's new with tags. Yeah, XXL, so size 18, which they need bigger sizes like that all the time. And it was a day for cashmere, especially in this one bin. We have a Talbot's cashmere. Oop. This is just a cute little Care Bears top. It says size medium, and I'm honestly not sure if it's girls or women's because it might be a crop top. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm gonna try to send it to Plato's Closet and see what they'll do with it. And here's a North Face jacket for the trade-in program that I really need to do very soon. Some Cat and Jack little pants for Once Upon a Child. A Lululemon tank top. Usually I would sell Lululemon on my own, but I don't know. I'm really not excited about this basic tank top, so I'm going to sell it to Plato's Closet. And we have this super cute John Deere top. Again, this is one that seems small, but I'm pretty sure it's like women's. This is a size large, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna send this to Plato's Closet and see if they take it. I doubt it on that one, but who knows. We have a Janie and Jack. I usually sell this brand on my own, but I'm gonna send it to Once Upon a Child this time. Then we have a Carter's jacket for Once Upon a Child. And my husband, if you saw my Facebook, this is gonna be like a repeat, but whatever. My husband was like, is this brand good? It's 100% cashmere, and it's freaking Nadam cashmere. They look a little shrunk, like someone put it in the wash, but I'm just gonna notate that, and hopefully they still sell. I did not see any holes, so hopefully no holes pop up under bright lighting, but yeah. Then I got some more vintage baby pieces. This 2-piece set, so cute. I'm gonna list that on my own, and this, I need to get this spot out hopefully. And I have another Lululemon piece. Again, I'm just not very excited about it, so I'm gonna send it off to Plato's Closet. It was also a J. Jill day. Oh, also don't worry, I have more cashmere, it's just down there, but also a J. Jill day. Got this new with tags for $79, or retail for $79. I have this J. Jill new with tags, retail for $59, listed on my own. Oh, and then we have some Brandy Melville John Galt sweatpants. Hopefully these stains on the back. I don't know if it'll show up on camera, probably not because I don't have the best lighting, but they're going to Plato's Closet if the stains can come out. And we got another John Deere shirt, but this one's kids for sure, going to Once Upon a Child. Some cute little gloves from the Children's Place, retailed $25, new with tags, going to Once Upon a Child. Then Cat and Jack jeans, size 10, so a bigger size that they need. I picked up this Aerie dress because it was current, I believe 2025 as well. So that's going to Plato's. These new with tag, the Children's Place, going to Once Upon a Child. Here's another J. Crew new with tag sweater, the same one, just in a different color, retail $79. This is a brand I had to look up. It is Australian, it's called Dish. These are 100% linen shorts, perfect for the summer right now. So I'm gonna list these on my own. All right, here's some more cashmere. We got a Garnet Hill cashmere cardigan. Another Talbot's cashmere sweater. Garnet Hill cashmere. We have a Play by Little Sleepy's top. I was hoping to find the bottoms, but unfortunately did not. I'm gonna sell this on my own. One, because Little Sleepy's I think has a lot better resale value on my platforms than Once Upon a Child will give me, and 2, Once Upon a Child just won't take it because they don't take separate sleepwear. So, and then this American Eagle, super cool Corvette shirt going to Plato's Closet. And we have an Everlane 100% silk top. I actually dropped this one in the parking lot myself, and it was raining, but I don't see anything, so hopefully I didn't stain it. Then this Air Jordan shirt going to Plato's Closet. And the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail is this vintage Burberrys. Yes, Burberrys, that's vintage, it's not fake. I already had it all checked out and everything. Stitching looks good, everything like that. It is just a little misshapen, so hopefully I can kind of bend that back in place a little bit. And it has some discoloration on the inside, but other than that, it seemed to be going for about $80 or so. Then we have a 100% linen pure collection top. This cute Bowden shirt. I couldn't leave behind this Old Navy romper. I don't know why, it just was so cute. So hopefully they take that. My husband found these Peruvian Connection white pants in the bins, and there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with them, but I'm sure something will pop up under the bright white lights. But I haven't sold their pants before, so I'm not sure how it'll do. Their sweaters do very well, so crossing my fingers on that. What is this? Oh, another North Face for the trade-in. And again, another North Face for the trade-in. Almost done. We have these Aerie joggers, cargo pants, super cute for Plato's Closet. I'm 100% sure that they will take these. It's because they're newer year and on trend. And lastly is this new Tags Cherokee sweater tunic, whatever, for Once Upon a Child. And yeah, I'm sure I missed something. I feel like I missed something still that's rolling around my husband's car. So if a random soul just comes up, then I forgot to show it. But I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna be pretty busy with this for a while, but hopefully the sales start rolling in. And yeah, after all of this thrifting, this is what we have left in the challenge bank now. So hopefully next time we will see that number grow substantially. Crossing my fingers, I got some great items. So yeah, let's get this rolling. And as always, be sure to like and subscribe for more videos. Bye.